figure out how they're going to close games. They're good enough defensively. They have the talent offensively. Sometimes I just wish they would ride the hot hand a little bit more. See, the thing about having a big three, your star player, the guy who gets the most shots, is not going to be the star every single night. It's going to be, Paul George some night, Melo. Some nights it may be Westbrook. Some nights it may be all of them. But very few nights it will be. So I wish they had a roll Melo a little more in the fourth quarter because when they went through the drought, and I don't think we would have saw three.
He seemed to be standing up in that corner.
Melo had he had it going tonight, and I agree with you, Paul. They got to find a way. You got enough veterans, enough playoff experience on this team. You're up 11. You got to close. That game's not supposed to go in overtime.
Yeah,
right.
And it's certainly not supposed to get out of the first overtime. You got to close that game out against a young, inexperienced group. You really do. But on the other side, with Philadelphia, Ben Simmons is a special player. He really is. But as he matures, his game starts to mature, he shot one shot in all three overtimes today, mainly because he can't make free throws and he can't make jump shots. He's starting to be into the scouting report now. Teams are starting to play him right. You're a 6'10" point guard. Take a smaller guy down. You have an advantage. He can score 7 feet and in. Right. So that's your advantage. Find a way to get to your advantages because they need somebody that can close games out outside of Joel Embiid, who played so many minutes tonight.
Yeah, he was
and I was happy to see that. I was happy to see him play so many minutes.
49 minutes, just under 49 minutes.
I was just happy to see it. Like we talked about before, he has to start knowing what it feels like to play in these overtimes, triple overtimes, back-to-back games. He doesn't know that feeling. It's probably the first time in his career that he's been really tired after.
Well, I mean, he had his other high was 39 minutes back on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Just like that. He
He jumped
that high up to 49, but he's also won social media tonight already because he's had his moments with Melo. He knew that Steven Adams had fouled out the second the whistle was blown and waved goodbye. I mean, the guy he's a star in more ways than just on the court, right?
He is the entertainer that Shaq was,
right,
but on the floor as well.
Like this right here.
And it's all natural. And I love that.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Steven Adams.
Bye-bye.
The second he
I love
knew.
him.
Yeah, well, social media loves him, too. A lot of us love him. Woo! Chris Paul.
CP3.
He's got 13. Second half action coming up.
CP been balling.
In the lineup.
This halftime is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.